everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for New Orleans, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
Today, from the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. You look at this Browns defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing...
And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 50 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Forced out to his left. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. On the previous drive, he hooked up with Chris Olave. On the move to his left. Now he fires deep for Shakir. Touchdown! Khalil Shakir, 50 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Steps away. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd down and 8. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Saints at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. 10 to the 9. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
Rolling to his right. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Saints have 2. He's the first in the league to reach 30 touchdown passes this year. Did that on the last drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Perry. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
He's led his guys up and down the field in this first half. 3 touchdown passes and another touchdown on the ground the last time they had it. As he'll start here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And that is, wow. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.T. Perry, 79 yards. And the Saints continue to pull away here this first half. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the...
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass. Looking to throw. Slant pass complete to Olave. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it go deep for Olave. It got his man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So here are the Saints to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. The catch is still made. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. This pass down the field for Gibbs. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jahmyr Gibbs, 67 yards. And the Saints have got it on cruise control.
But this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the... The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is... Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He lets it go deep for Olave. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Saints get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter. And that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he fires deep for Shakir. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here comes third and the length of the football. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. A decent run there following the display of quick feet. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. Shifts by him, pushing his way through. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Gets around him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Buying time to his left. A nice little juke. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been scoring.
He'll buy some time right.
Now he fires deep for Shakir.
And got his man complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 48 yards. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Yeah, now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking.